I'm Rob Reynolds in Washington with the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. A series of attacks across Baghdad have killed at least 95 people and wounded nearly 600 others. It's the deadliest day in Iraq so far this year. A string of blasts was felt across the city, with government buildings and UN compounds among the targets. Iraqi politicians on all sides condemned the violence. In Afghanistan, more than 18 people are killed as Taliban attacks were felt across the country. The violence is casting a long shadow over the presidential election on Thursday. The Taliban has vowed to disrupt voting with more violence. They've also threatened to block roads and highways. An Afghan member of parliament told Al Jazeera the best way to defeat the Taliban is for people to go out and vote.
Democracies are not cheap. You look how Europe and the rest of the world have reached where they have. People have had courage, and democracy requires courage. And especially in its young days, we need to be courageous. We need to move forward with determination, and we need to play a role to determine our future destiny.
At least 2 people have been killed in Somalia as al-Shabaab fighters recaptured a town they lost earlier this week. The rebel group retook Buluhayo, which sits on the border with Kenya and Ethiopia, after government troops pushed in on Monday. The takeover comes after al-Shabaab abandoned a number of other towns to Somali government forces. Iran's president, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, is due to announce his new cabinet on Thursday, 2 months after his disputed re-election. In an unprecedented move, he's expected to introduce at least 3 female ministers. No female ministers have ever before been in office in the Islamic Republic, but the nominations still need the approval of Parliament. A deal has been struck between the Swiss bank UBS and Washington to reveal details of more than 4,000 clients who are suspected of tax evasion. The agreement ends a dispute in which the bank is accused of helping thousands of Americans hide assets worth up to $18 billion. It's a serious challenge to Switzerland's long-held reputation for providing clients with total banking secrecy. Those are the top stories. Don't forget, you can keep up to date with all the news on our website. That's aljazeera.net/English.